State lawmakers across the country are delivering some big wins for Lady Liberty. Hello, I'm Jennifer Zahrn with this week's News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action. In Mississippi, the state Senate overwhelmingly approved an NRA-backed bill that gives law-abiding gun owners more freedom as to how to carry their firearms. After months of misleading attacks by out-of-state gun control groups funded by former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, the Mississippi Senate overwhelmingly approved NRA-backed House Bill 786, the permitless carry bill. The NRA thanks Mississippi lawmakers for seeing through the lies and misinformation spread by New York City billionaire Michael Bloomberg's out-of-state gun control groups. This important piece of pro-gun legislation clarifies existing law in Mississippi and ensures that Mississippians have the right to carry their firearm in the manner that best suits them. In Iowa, law-abiding gun owners won a major victory this week when Governor Branstad signed a bill that would allow for the sale, use, and possession of firearm suppressors in the Hawkeye State. This is yet another defeat for New York City billionaire Michael Bloomberg, as his group Moms Demand Action had lobbied against the legislation. The good people of Iowa will not be misled by the lies of out-of-state gun control groups. This law will make it easier for Iowans to use firearm suppressors, a proven technology that protects people's hearing and also reduces noise complaints at ranges. People in the shooting sports take safety seriously and want to be good neighbors. Iowa now joins 41 states that allow possession of suppressors, 38 of which allow for their use while hunting. In Idaho, the NRA applauds Governor Butch Otter for standing up to Michael Bloomberg and signing into law an NRA-supported bill allowing law-abiding Idahoans who are 21 or older to carry a concealed firearm statewide without a permit. Permitless carry is already legal outside of city limits in Idaho for law-abiding individuals who are 18 and older. This bill makes permitless carry legal statewide for any law-abiding Idahoan over 21 and provides a mechanism for well-trained law-abiding adults aged 18 and older to obtain a concealed weapons license. The legislation will go into effect on July 1, 2016. Once again, the people have rejected Bloomberg's gun control agenda. It's clear that Idahoans respect their Second Amendment rights and saw right through Bloomberg's lies. In Indiana, language for the NRA-backed Right to Hunt and Fish state constitutional amendment was approved by Governor Mike Pence and will appear in the November ballot as Question 1. If passed by the voters, the measure will amend the Indiana Constitution to establish an individual right to hunt, fish, and harvest wildlife in the Hoosier State, and will ensure that wildlife and conservation management decisions will continue to be based on sound science, not the misguided agendas of anti-hunting and anti-fishing extremists. Sportsmen spent almost $1 billion enjoying Indiana's great outdoors last year. With more than 14,000 jobs relying on the outdoor industry, it's a tradition vital to both the economic and cultural well-being of the state. Indiana sportsmen and women know the importance of protecting America's treasured outdoor heritage for future generations. Voting for Question 1 on the November ballot will protect those cherished traditions in the Hoosier State from efforts by well-funded national extremist groups to ban hunting. Finally, in this week's Armed Citizen Report, a Chicago man whose father was shot in a home invasion more than 50 years ago shot a would-be burglar who was breaking into his elderly mother's home. 88-year-old Bertha Tate says she has kept a gun nearby for protection ever since her late husband was killed in 1962. Keeping a gun nearby is a practice she passed along to her son. Bertha's 54-year-old son, Anthony, had a .22 caliber revolver under the cushion of the chair he was sitting in when someone tried to break in through a front window. Anthony shot the intruder in the arm. Bertha says she was asleep in the bedroom when she heard the gunshot. After being shot, the intruder ran off to a waiting car 2 blocks away. Police followed the trail of blood and found him immediately. I'm Jennifer Zahrn, and I'll see you again next time with a News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action.